Hello everybody and welcome to Chase Race number 8 here at Kansas Motor Speedway. And the battle for the championship, it is getting closer and closer to a near end. The points battle is also nearly coming to a close. As of right now, we still have all 14 drivers championship eligible. But the drivers in the rear of the field that make one wrong move, it could be in game over right there. FP Jones III will be on the pole for today's race. Benjamin Miles will start second. Third, Adam Flickinger. Fourth, Kyle Keith. Fifth, Emmanuel Hartnett. Sixth, Nathan Stapleton. Seventh, Kyle Matthews. Eighth, Cody Lamas. Ninth, your previous race winner, Cole Deaver. A lucky break for that 9 team. They finally got a win. However, they need a lot of points, and they need a miracle throughout this point. They need good runs, and they need to hope not only the 42 has a bad run, but the 98, which we'll get to in a bit. Nathan Fisher, also behind him, will start in the 10th position. Here's the rest of your starting lineup from 11th on back. As you're looking through at the lineup, you see drivers that are in the chase with them red banners, of course, but you notice R.J. Bishop starting quite a ways in the rear of the field. There he is. Quite a ways back in the 30s. And on the front row, Jesse Turner and Ace Rogers. So real quick with the points coming into this race, they are as follows, with R.J. Bishop having a 4-point lead over Benjamin Miles. And then the next driver you got to find that's behind them is Joshua Sicoli. And then literally it's just pick and choose everybody else here and there. Cole Deaver, Kyle Matthews, they really need good runs in order to keep themselves alive. The goal after this race is to be a total of at least 32 points or lower. Actually, my bad, 31 I should say, because of the whole, extra point thing. But they need to be 31 or lower. If they go any higher than that, it is game over for them. But we're about to get the command to fire the engines.
Drivers, start your engine.
As there's the command. After this race, our next stop of the season, we head over to Sebring, and then after that will be the finale at Zenjoltis. It's hard enough to believe that we are just about ready to finish the season after it started off back in February. A big thanks to all those who've been following the series since the first race. And for those who are brand new who have been following over, appreciate you guys coming on over and watching the series. Hope you're ready to see a champion be crowned within the next few weeks. Jones III, who had a very poor run over at Pigs Creek, definitely one to redeem for sure. We'll see if she can get the job done. Pace car making its dive down the pit road. Jones III, Benjamin Miles, they're going to lead the field down here at Kansas. It's showtime, folks. Green flag is out and we're underway for Chase Race number 8. Now, when we tested this before, it was a super breakfast, so they had to tone down the cars for sure. We'll still get some really good racing, but they won't be as wrecky. At least I hope. Fingers crossed at this point. But Jones III leading the way. Kyle Matthews in the 62. Look at him trying to go underneath Emmanuel Hartnett. Wow, they're about going 4 wide right there. Now Benjamin Miles really scraping the wall right there. Is that Hertz Chevrolet? I think we kept it together. Green flag. Yes, we did. But Miles kind of checked up a good portion of the field. Matthews and Deaver out in front. Now Elijah Leonard going to stick it in 3 wide right there. Jones III about nearly hitting the wall right there. Now Seth Cole trying to work his way through that pack. He knows he needs a good run as well. Jake Baskinger, the same for him as well. And now Jones III stuck on that outside wall. It's that 18 Z-Line Toyota. Wow, just about held up the Meyer Racing cars there. And Jones III with Benjamin Miles almost to the rear of the field. And 4 wide you're seeing right there with Jesse Turner sticking his nose in there. You see Zach Flickinger, the 96, trying to get up there, work his way through traffic. In the meantime, a little bit of a breakaway between Emmanuel Harden, the 29, and Nicholas Wade, the 03, and another driver hitting the wall. I don't even know who that one was. And wow, Jones III really slipped back. Wow, Courtney Keith, I just seen that in the 24. Having a little contact with Adam Flickinger, kept it together. Oh, and Nathan Orman is in the wall right there and going to lose some momentum. And wow, Jones completely lost the pack because of that wall right there. I think that was the car that hit the wall recently before the 95. Got right side damage too because of that. That's not good for the pole sitter. Man, she free fell like a rock. And not a good outing for RJ Bishop right now. However, Adam Flickinger trying to avoid the wall and will do so. You see RJ, he's in a very bad area right now. Not a good position, but right now he's trying to work on passing Courtney Keith in the 24. And Jake Baskinger in the 2, as well as Cody Lamas in the 5, very momentarily. Well, the pack's starting to get back together one way. And Seth Cole took the lead back from Kyle Matthews. Now Nicholas Wade, TJ Hanley, Joshua Osborne all trying to work together. Forgot to mention, too, DJ Curtis. This is technically his home track here at Kansas. In that number 54, the last time we will see DJ Curtis in Kansas in the NRSL series altogether. I did get to speak to DJ about his legacy and all in the NRSL. He said he had a great time. Got a couple of wins in his resume for Xfinity and Cup. Remember, he won Chase Race 1 in Orlando this season. Fortunately, did not make the chase, but the Safe Light Autoglass Toyota Camry had a rather up and down season, but at least one more win would be great for that 54 team. Remember, we've seen Angel Navarro win in the Cup Series at Sebring. As I thought I heard a wreck right there in the background, but nope, they kept it together. Oh, never mind, caution's out. That's what I thought I heard. Caution will wait for the first time as we're on lap 8 of 41 and more drivers hitting the wall. This time, James Qualls in the 70. That's going to check up Seth Cole right there. And oh, Ramey and Fisher on pit road. And oh boy, we got to keep an eye on this area here because yikes. They're getting a little too dicey. Look at RJ Bishop has worked his way up to 7th there. That was a great time for RJ Bishop. Trouble on turn 2 and on the back straight. And Cody Lamas out in front. NRSL officials are trying to tell Brett Pritchard to let the 5 on by. It looks like they're making indications to come down pit road, and Pritchard's going to lead them down. Well, that's going to be a little bit of a WTF right there. That is indeed the case. Oh, and Jones the 3rd on pit road as well. So the pole sitter with more issues, and it looks like she is done for the day. So you see the cars coming on down pit road. This ain't a treacherous pit road, but at the same time, you never know what can happen. Now we're on pit lane 1, as you can see. The rest of the field coming on down pit road, having their service. Kyle Keith getting into a stall, as to will Benjamin Miles in the 42. And look at that. Pritchard took advantage of that issue there. It is way out of Cody Lamas. DJ Curtis 2nd, Harton to 3rd, Bishop to 4th, Leonard to 5th, and a slow stop for the 5 car. Where the hell is he? There he is. He's way far back. A very poor pit stop by Cody Lamas. And that is going to hurt for sure. Miles now out in the way in that 42. Adam Flickinger with a long pit stop as well. See one car leaving pit road towards the end. That is Devin Becker, I believe that is, in the 77. Oh no, Joshua Sicoli in the 33. My apologies. And Jones the 3rd has called it quits. Caution's out. Pritchard out in front. Slickwood Barge stalls our first caution. Well, this has to be by far one of the strangest Kansas incidents I've ever seen since Cody Lamas' wreck back in Season 2 of the Cup Series. Keep an eye on that white and red Avis Toyota of Connor Meyer. You're going to have to watch this carefully. Now, Meyer tries to make a move 4 wide ahead with Miles, Friesen, and Courtney Keithar. Meyer realizes that was a mistake, so he slides up the course, and nowhere to go for Ramey Fisher. Destroys the back end of Meyer's car. Watch Fisher. I've never seen a car do this at that much speed, and it's actually tipped over and rid the entirety of turn 1 and turn 2 on his roof. But no, this gets better. See FP Jones III, you've seen the background right there. Keep an eye on that 18 you're going to see coming on by. Now, Fisher is riding upside down on the high line, and he is starting to slide down the track. Now, 9 times out of 10, you would know where to go. And your spotter would tell you at times, go to the extreme high line. But Jones was not ready for that. And wow, drove underneath the 12. And Jones hard hit into the wall right there. And then you see Fisher basically spinning on his roof there. And then eventually coming back on four wheels is the Procore Chevrolet. And I have never seen an incident like that before until now. But that is the strangest two-car accident I've ever seen. And Connor Meyer destroyed rear end and everything. Unbelievable. Caution is out. Brett Pritchard, your leader. Take it back to the green. Pace cars give us the 1 lap to go. Oh, and Scott Roush did not even start the race. I didn't even see him even. I was wondering if I was missing somebody, but he didn't even start. So he'll end up dead last. Fisher and then FP Jones, the third, the chaser, going to get 1 point. And from where she's at in the battle of the championship, you know, she was 20 points back. So it depends, or no, I'm sorry, not 20 back. My apologies. 24 back. This is really going to hurt her chance, and it could put a dent on the battle for the championship. Could end it just like that. Depends on where Bishop and Miles finish. Pritchard out in front. DJ Curtis second. Emmanuel Harton third. RJ Bishop fourth. Elijah Leonard fifth. Patrick Smith sixth. Kyle Matthews seventh. Jackie Tank eighth. Ninth. Joshua Osborne completing the top 10 is Cole Deaver. Brett Pritchard going to lead them down as the green flag is back underway here at Kansas. Leonard now peaks low for fourth. Kyle Matthews, the next chaser behind RJ Bishop, got kicked to the high line. This may help Cole Deaver in the 9 start working on Bishop. And you know, if you're a driver like Cole Deaver, you know a lot is on the line. You need a good run. A win could really help, but you need some insurance. You need Bishop to have problems, and you need to win a race. As DJ Curtis riding the wall, and we'll get out of there for now. And oh, look out, Tang and Deaver. Those are teammates right there. They got into one another. They kept it together. Osborne had a checkup right there a little bit, and it's going to allow Leonard to keep the lead. But for how long? Here comes Deaver, 3 wide for the lead. Matthews thought about 4 wide. He tucks back in line, however. Now Hartnett going to ride the wall. Tell you what, we're getting some really good racing here at Kansas. A lot better than how it was the last season or two, but man, this racing's been unbelievable. Deaver led at the line. Matthews now has the lead. Look at TJ Hanley and Benny Watson now go for the top position. 4 wide for the lead. Now back to 3. Tell you what, give a lot of credit to RJ Bishop. He's been sticking himself in the middle. He's been going nowhere to the rear of the field. He's just been chilling on that middle line. Letting the outside, he's passing the drivers on the outside line, but he's letting the inside line pass him. Not a bad line to be in right now, especially the early on part of the race. So it's good to see right there. And you see from where Curtis was hitting the wall, kind of separated from where Devin Becker was in the 77. And where is the 54? Oh, never mind. 4 wide. Oh, TJ Hanley almost got into Benny Watson. And there goes Hanley and Sanford. They somehow kept it together. How did they not wreck it? I am amazed. Holy cow. And there's Curtis. That's what I was trying to find where the 54 was. I couldn't see him on there. And how they kept it together from wrecking, I'm not sure. But now they're 4 wide in the 2. Oh, that's not going to end well. Including one of them is Benjamin Miles, second in the points. Oh, that's not good. You don't want to be in that spot. And Sanford going to continue riding the wall there. Ace Rogers also in the rear of the field. I think he may have also hit the wall too. We're going to see coming off the corner. He looks clean, but Sanford, man, he's got a little bit of damage now. Mainly looks like it's cosmetic, but I'll tell you what, though, it's still going to hurt one way or another. Meanwhile, back up at the front of the field, Ron Bishop, Nathan Fisher, now Brett Pritchard trying to go back to the lead. That 3-car's been really strong as now Nathan Stapleton into the wall. Jessica Shelton now into the wall. Oh, man, Angel Navarro definitely did not want to be in that spot right there. And trying to go underneath the 97 right there. And not going to be able to do it. Well, at least going to get the pass there, but not going to be able to block. Now Tang trying to go for the lead. Oh, man, Patrick Smith, look at where he's at. That's not good because the points leader's right around that area. And right now, 14th and 13th in the points. Bishop now trying to lead the field. We're still green. I'm amazed with the way how they're racing. They are not holding back. They're wanting to put on a good show for the fans. You can see the drivers that are not in that main pack. They're trying to work together single file now to be back into that main pack there. And look at Terry Jeffries in the 45 trying to make a 3 wide at the line. Osborne, though, will lead them down. Jeffries, keep in mind, he's not coming back next season. There's some stuff going on, and oh, the points leader back in another 4 wide, but the worst part, he's on the high line out of all places. That's not going to go well. He's into the wall. There goes the points leader. He got off it, however, but at the same time, he's going to lose a lot of momentum, and that is something that RJ did not need at all. See, RJ is going to have a bit of a wild card. Next week, he's going to go to a road course, which he's not bad at, but, you know, it's something. But his big shot miracle is going to be the SS. And if you're a driver like Benjamin Miles, you know you got to finish ahead of him and make sure some insurance really applies in. Especially when you got drivers like Sicoli and Zach Flickinger that are not too far away from the 98 to make a move. Sicoli now making a move on the 98. Remember, that's a battle for a chase spot. There's Ron Bishop is ahead of Nathan Fisher. And Flickinger now working his way around the 98. Wow, was Ace Rogers really far back? He must have hit the wall. Somehow Connor Myers up to speed, which I'm actually amazed how he is. Now Stapleton and Jake Baskinger. Next two cars trying to work underneath him. And oh, Charles Sanford with an issue in the 0-1. Issues for the Flex Tape Chevrolet, and that looks like we'll put an end to his day on trying to go for a win. Now DJ Curtis trying to take the lead from Deaver. Patrick Smith will lead the line. As we get, oh, there goes a crash. It's Ron Bishop in the 88. Oh, a huge crash up here, and the caution will be out for the second time today. Courtney Keith out in front. Kyle Matthews, you see, he's made it by. Same with Cole Deaver. That's good to see for them, keep their championship hopes alive. But as far as like some main contenders, I guarantee you both of those drivers, let alone Courtney Keith, they're hoping Miles and Bishop got involved. Lots of smoke heading into 1. Oh, Nathan Fisher. Oh, no. Look out. Oh, God, Natanga Curtis and others. Oh, my goodness. Nathan Hudson into the catch fence, and Kyle Matthews got involved. Hudson flipping over, and they're stacking up, and Bishop is one of them. Oh, my word. They hit a parked car of Nathan Fisher, and he couldn't teleport in time. Zach Flickinger got involved. Bishop did get a little bit of damage, but I don't think it's really that effective. Courtney Keith out in front. Curtis was running 3rd at the time. Hudson was running 5th. Leonard was running 4th. Patrick Smith was running 6th. Jackie Tang was running 7th. William Brock, he was running 8th at the time. Oh my word. I am just in disbelief, and I think right there with Kyle Matthews, that's going to put an end to his championship run right there, who has had zero luck, but I mean, he gave it an effort, and I guarantee you there's people probably not going to be happy with Nathan Fisher on that one, even though it really wasn't Fisher's fault, but oh man, that is just, I don't even know what to say at that point, really. Carter Friesen also involved, Jessica Shelton, James Qualls, Joshua Osborne, Jeffrey Finguy, Patrick Smith, Joshua Sicoli, that was 3rd in the points. His car's crunched. Ace Rogers just retired out of the race. Oh my goodness gracious. Courtney Keith out in front. Let's go take a look at ourselves, our second caution. Well, this is what brought out the caution. They were 4 wide in the front straight. All chasers, Seth Cole, Ron Bishop, Cody Lamas, and Nathan Fisher. Seth Cole gets out of the scenario because he hits the gas, then allows Orban to be 4 wide. They check up a little bit over here because, you know, these drivers like to do that. And then Ron didn't even notice Cody was right in the corner panel. I think he thought he was clear. And then right there, 88's going to get hooked into the wall. Cody Lamas and Nathan Fisher all getting involved. Jeffrey Finguy nowhere to go in the 92. Emmanuel Hardick just makes it by that wreck. I don't know how, but he did. And then all these drivers on the outside line, they're just going to get involved. Oh, Shelton. Somebody got into Sicoli. I think that was Qualls in the 70. Frieza gets some air there. Pritchard's all wadded up. We'll look at Qualls in a second. Because we found out there's another driver that got involved, and it was Ace Rogers. Watch this. Finguy tried to move his car right into the 91. Nowhere to go. And then Rogers is going to slide up the course. Keep in mind, look, he's still going at a reasonable speed. Right in front of Nathan Fisher, who, I mean, he's just trying to limp. And he just gets involved right there into the right side. Credit One Bank Chevrolet goes around. The Mountain Dew Chevrolet goes around. Brad Pritchard trying to avoid. He runs into him. Doesn't look like he has a lot of damage until right about here. Sicoli goes into him hard. And then Friesen goes into Pritchard. Jessica Schoen goes into Joshua Sicoli, which actually barrel rolls him. Actually got all four, the whole car off the ground at a point. And barrel rolls right there. Now, that was the main caution. Now, remember that main cautionary. Well, that was unreal, though. Actually, real quick, before we show the secondary part of the crash, let's see what Qualls, where... Oh, he was in that area. So, look, as they're wrecking right there, keep an eye on Sicoli, that's ahead of him there. He's checking up, but he's still got a little speed, so he goes a little low. Qualls he came in a little too high. He was hitting the brakes, and Sicoli got a little help from Shelton right there, and wow, that is just insane right there. So that's what mainly brought out the caution. Now comes the fun part. What the hell happened afterwards? Because even I don't even know what happened. Let's go with Curtis here. We're getting worried about Nathan Hudson. He is okay, by the way, from that wreck. He was all into the catch fence, which you're going to see in a bit. So they're going to come in at turn 1 here. They're only 3 wide, which I know really doesn't say a whole lot, but they normally can handle it. But I think the contact is going to start with Nathan Hudson, 81, and Jackie Tang in the 7. But you're seeing it right here, folks. They're just trying to get themselves figured out. So, calm down and all. Oh no, my bad. It was Nathan Fisher. I totally forgot. Actually, real quickly, how did the 22 get stuck there? Oh, because of that part of the crash. So remember, he got hit by Pritchard, and then Sicoli hit him. And then right there, he's stuck on the course. I totally forgot. Nathan Fisher was stuck on the course there. That was a little too much. So, now we go here. You see, look, he's technically supposed to be teleported by now. But these guys are still coming in at a really, really fast pace. That's nearly 160 miles an hour. They're about ready to go into 150. But you see in the spectator mode where he's at. And by then, it's already too late. Tang right there into Nathan Hudson. Kyle Matthews nowhere to go. DJ Curtis, Patrick Smith, William Brock. Look at the 81 and the 15. Primarily Nathan Hudson. Look at the whole car is just on top of the wall into the catch fence. With Smith even riding the safer barrier. '81 lands back on 4 wheels, I believe. Is the darling of the Franks Toyota. Nope, never mind. Upside down. And then you see these guys are all piling in one another for the ones that weren't involved in the first wreck. They're just all coming in hot. Because look they're even going single file for the matter. Because look at Benjamin Miles is up ahead right as the point it happened. Man, I really don't even know what to say. And look, look at Nathan Hudson, 81. That is just Wow. And you see, because Osborne's around, this kind of checks up at people. Oh, Benjamin Miles got a little piece of it right there. Zach Flickinger got a bump from Nicholas Wade. Aaron Jeffries in the 45. Oh, Turner flipped over in the 78. I didn't see Turner go upside down. There's TJ Hanley. RJ Bishop trying to avoid. He goes into Hanley in the 07. I think Turner's actually still driving as we speak, too. So, wow. We definitely got to take some onboards on this one. Holy cow. Well, this is going to be our longest POV video we're ever going to have. Onboard Nathan Fisher. He just kept getting bumped around. Now he thought he was going to be good right here. And then Wassy Ace Rogers. Right there. Right, Pritchard. Sicoli. You see right about there. Now he's stuck. This is where we're going to have to go to this camera right here, which is, that's his left side right there. And then here comes the pack coming right on in. And bam. Unbelievable. On board Kyle Matthews. This may have just ended his championship hopes just like that. And that was Navarro that actually had flipped Jesse Turner too. Wow. You're riding in the cockpit of Nathan Hudson. Wow. Unbelievable. Well, we may as well do this. On board Seth Cole. That's from the rear shot right there, watching the wreck right there. May as well go on board right here and check out the view from here. So you can see he knows he's not really going to be passing people. Then he sees, okay, I may get one or two more people here. Tries to get Kyle Keith at the line, couldn't do it. Now he's starting to woe down. Realizes they're getting a little too antsy up ahead. Start to slow down. There's Nathan Fisher right there. Go up a little high. And watch out for Curtis. Makes it through. Wow. And the only non-chaser we're going to have an onboard of, Patrick Smith. Probably for good reason. Caution's out. Take it back to the green. Pace car gives us a 1 lap to go and a whole bunch of retirees in the garage area. They include Ace Rogers, Joshua Sicoli, Jeffrey Finguy, Nathan Fisher, Brett Pritchard, Jesse Turner, surprisingly, is out of the race. I'm very amazed he is, though. Jackie Tang, Patrick Smith, Nathan Hudson, which, again, we've gotten word he is okay, and Benny Watson. Drivers that are lapped down include Charles Sanford, not Benny Watson, Carter Friesen. Yeah, 2 Bennies there. And Jessica Shelton in the 20. 26 cars in lead lap 29 on the course. Top 10 rundown. They include Courtney Keith, Cole Deaver, DJ Curtis, which I'm going to be amazed how that car's going to be up to speed there. Elijah Leonard, William Brock, Adam Flickinger, Kyle Keith, Seth Cole, Nathan Orman, and Benjamin Miles completing the top 10. RJ Bishop, in case you're wondering where he's going to restart, it'll be 20th. A lot of eyes will be on this one here. DJ Curtis says, green flag, back underway here at Kansas. We'll see if that car's going to be up to speed. I will be damned if he does, and actually, let alone do a pass. And by the gods, he actually is going to try to pass Cole Deaver, and it's going to work right there. How about that? Curtis with his damage is still up to speed. trying to push Sanford to put him back on the lead lap. Deaver now going to the extreme high line as Keith now under fire for the lead. DJ Curtis with the damaged car. Gonna try and lead the lap. He will do so. Now Adam Flickinger trying to make a move. Can't seem to do it. New leader, DJ Curtis, as he completes the pass on Courtney Keith. How about this? You got 3 drivers who are not doing well in the chase that are up in the front of the field. Elijah Leonard. Adam Flickinger would like to get a win added to that resume there. Seth Cole can think of otherwise too. Miles, a good showing right there. Zach Flickinger right now in 11th. Or actually, no, he's in the top 10 right now. How about the 96 there? He's ahead of RJ. That's a good sign right there. And Matthews with no hood is passing Jake Baskinger. Hell, he may have a chance to pass RJ Bishop if necessary. That 62 knows he's got to fight for every point he can. He knows 31 points. That's the magic number. If he can finish ahead of RJ at least, that'll be a good sign there. Meanwhile, Seth Cole out in front. Leonard, now Deaver in second, trying to at least battle for that second position. He's trying hard to do what he can here. Watch out for Nathan Orman, the 95. Remember when we ran the NCAA T-Mobile Cup Series race here at this track? He won that exact race. Here he is trying to do it again, looking for his first career win. Kyle Keith, he thinks otherwise, though. He's had not good luck in the Cup Series. He's already been replaced, and Xfinity's been rather mediocre, but a win would be nice for that 19 team for Second Keith Motorsports. Charles Sanford's a lap down. It's probably going to play as a pick. I'll tell you what, look at Flickinger, the 96, man. He's just driving the wheels off that car. Look at all banged up and everything, too. Angel Navarro may have a shot to win, too. And Matthews losing ground on RJ Bishop in the 98. Lamas all torn up, too. Ron Bishop even slower. These drivers know if they can win, this would be big and put a daunt on RJ Bishop in the 98. Flickinger looks like he's going to get into that pack with no problem. Same with Navarro. I'm not sure about Miles. He looks like he's a tad off the pace. Just like a tick or two. He's trying to get up there. You can see it's that Hertz Chevrolet. But as you see Leonard really riding that high line there, it's going to slow down some momentum. That's going to bring some drivers up to that pack to get up there in that main course of battle. Flickinger now in. Angel Navarro now in as Keith continues to lead. Now the Keith duo. Kyle, brother, out in front. Courtney's sister behind. Now Courtney trying to challenge for the lead. Here comes the Pepsi Chevrolet. And Kyle knows Courtney's trying to battle for a championship. Kyle, though, would still at least love to win a race, though. That would be nice. They're catching up to Ron Bishop in the 88. You can tell he is way off the pace. Jessica Shelton will be the next one they'll encounter. And maybe, if necessary, Carter Friesen. But for right now, their focus is going to be on that 88 car. Flickinger going to lead at the line. They're going to split the 88 down the middle. Deaver barely going to get through that one. Oh, they're all trying to scatter, and DJ Curtis barely going to make it by, still up to speed. Man, I mean, he had to throw the wheel to the right. Literally fighting that wheel. Like power steering and everything. And Benjamin Miles, yeah, he is confirmed off the pace, and he just got held up by Ron Bishop, so that's going to safe to say where he's at, that's probably where he's going to finish. RJ Bishop, though, trying to catch up to some drivers that, you know, for position. And they caught up to Sheldon. Seth Cole having some issues. With 3 to go. Courtney Keith going to get by easily in the high line. And now she's going to run the high line. That's going to hold up Zach Flickinger, the chaser right there. Also holding up Orman and Elijah Leonard. Oh my goodness. And Nathan Orman, I'm amazed how he did not turn her right there. 2 to go. Adam Flickinger out in front. We had to keep an eye on that because that could have really brought out a caution and changed everything. Bishop got by but got held up a little bit though, but back up to the front as they caught up to Friesen, but no issues there. Courtney Keith out in front. Deaver up to second, trying to be a 2 in a row right there. Osborne and others coming down pit road. Look at this. RJ staying out, and now Meyer coming down pit road. 1 lap to go here at Kansas. Courtney Keefe trying to be a 3-time winner. Cole Deaver trying to be a 3-time winner as well. Trying to keep his hopes alive. Here he comes for the lead. Deaver's trying to keep his hopes alive. Trying to do what he can. Battle of the 24. We may have a photo finish. But it ain't going to be enough though. Cole Deaver going to be a 3-time winner and back-to-back winner in Kansas. How about that? A resurgence for the Liberty University Chevrolet. Zach Flickinger's jumped up to 9th. Leonard 10th. Miles lap down. RJ Bishop going to get 11th after all that. Wow. Cole Deaver. Where has this team came from all of a sudden? And their hopes remain alive for now. 16 valuable points again for the 9 team. And from where that is compared to RJ Bishop, because remember in that, when we added it up, because, you get 16 points for both, it's 32. So the magic number is 31. So where Deaver was at, and then RJ Bishop, it was a total of 27 points. Now, if you look carefully when doing the points, see, he got 1 chaser, 2 chaser, 3. He beat out 3 chasers right there. But it gets better. He added on 2 extra bonus points coming along with it. So 5 points he gained. He's now a total of 22 back from RJ Bishop. And what sucks too is Benjamin Miles, he came down pit road. Only 1 chaser beat him. That was Kyle Matthews in the 62. Wow, unbelievable. I'm just in speechlessness right now. Here's a look at your finishing results. 16 cars finished on the lead lap. And the rest of the drivers you see down below, all out of the race or lap down. But we already mentioned your top 10 rundown, I believe. Yep, we did. DJ Curtis going to end his time at Kansas with a 6th place finish. Is the hometown hero. A great run. Not a bad farewell. Deaver will win. Courtney Keefe 2nd. Adam Flickinger 3rd. Kyle Keith 4th. Great run for both the Keefe duo there. Brother and sister there. Seth Cole 5th. DJ Curtis 6th. Angel Navarro. Wow, good run for him in 7th. He definitely needed that for sure. Nathan Orman 8th. That's kind of crazy to see Orman get in the top 10 too. Zach Flickinger in 9th. To complete the top 10, Elijah Leonard. Let's go through 11th through 20th because why not? RJ Bishop. What a steal. He survived on pit road with everything that happened. He'll come away in 11th. 12th, Nathan Stapleton. 13th, Nicholas Wade. 14th, Taryn Jeffries. 15th, Devin Becker. And 16th was Connor Meyer. He was the last car to finish in the lead lap. Kyle Matthews was the first car lap down. And 17th, Charles Sanford. 18th. 19th, James Calls, clean top 20, Benjamin Miles. Rest of the chasers, Ron Bishop survived through a couple of spots. He ended up 22nd. Jake Baskinger, 25th. Cody Lamas, 27th. And then the rest of the racers from beyond down, all out of it. So now comes the question that I'm looking at the chase points from where I have it. The 2 who were the most in danger were Deaver and Matthews. I think from where Kyle is, because obviously he finished behind Bishop, that's going to really keep Kyle alive barely. And I mean barely, because look at, I'm just going to do this right now, because Bishop had, I'm just going to say 76, and then Matthews had 45. Oh, wow. It was a total of 31 and literally 1 point. Oh, my. That is heartbreak. I think we have confirmed our first chaser that's going to be mathematically out of it, and it'll be Kyle Matthews, unfortunately. Just, if he finished ahead of 1 chaser, he would have barely kept himself alive, but oh, man, that is a tough break right there for the 62 team. And then some others to note. You had Ron Bishop. He didn't have a good run. Jake Baskinger did not have a good run. Ace Rogers wrecked out. FB Jones III wrecked out. I think the other drivers that may join Matthews, I think it's safe to say Jones III and maybe Jake Baskinger. I'm not too sure. Ace Rogers maybe as well. We'll see later on, but at least confirming Kyle Matthews will be out of it. It'll be then for him there. Journey he had, barely made the chase, but nothing you can do. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, be sure to give it a like, comment your thoughts, subscribe, part Daniel Sullivan, that subscribe button down below. We'll see you guys later for Chase Race number 8 for the Cup Series tomorrow at Kansas for the Cup Series. And then next week we will head on over to Sebring. Chase Race number 9, our last road course of the season. Should be entertaining for sure. Once again, guys, thank you guys for watching. Till then, goodbye, everybody. Here come the points at the end of the video like always. Until then, goodbye, everybody.